Good morning, guys. Welcome to Brunch with Joe on this beautiful Sunday morning. We have a very special guest today that's going to tell us why we need to eat a carrot salad every single day. But as we start the show every week, I'm going to tell you a little bit about why we started this show. As most of you know that watch every week, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I was controlling my diabetes with just pills for several years. All of a sudden, out of the blue, last little over a year ago, my blood sugar started spiking, and my doctors put me on insulin. The more insulin they gave me, the higher my blood sugar went. And I went and met a wonderful functional medicine doctor named Dr. Justin Coop, who I believe saved my life. He sent me for a bunch of tests and found out that my body was making insulin, just not accepting it. So he had me change my diet over to a paleo diet and gave me a couple supplements, and within 2 days my blood sugars dropped in half, and within a month I was off all my medications, and just an absolute miracle. And over the last year I've lost over 80 pounds without a lick of exercise, which I know my guest today doesn't want to hear, but just changing the diet makes a tremendous change in your body. And then of course you need to add in exercise, because your body needs to keep moving every single day, guys. And with that, I'm going to bring up my guest today. It's Jennifer Davis, a good friend of mine. She's a personal trainer. And how you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
I'll let you get over here so you can do all the heavy lifting.
Okay.
And why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and what you do?
So I'm Jennifer, Jen for True Health, and I focus on getting people out of pain and moving better through using the principles of neurology. So I can get people who've had surgeries and they now have like a lack of range of motion or just back pain just from the job. And also people who have thyroid issues, who are diabetic, metabolic issues, they come to me and I help them through nutrition and exercise.
That's awesome. That is awesome. As a diabetic, it's a big thing, guys.
Huge problem now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Diabetes is, I'm finding more and more people every day tell me they're finding out they're diabetic, and it's just a shame. We got to change that. So
yeah.
What are we going to be making today?
All right, so carrot salad. This is a staple in my house and with my clients. And carrots are really good for getting rid of like bloat. If you're bloating, heartburn, pain in the body, it gets rid of just bacteria in the gut if that's something that you deal with.
That's always good.
Yeah, and so carrots, because they're grown underneath the ground, they are natural, like fungicides. They fight bacteria, so they're great to eat about every day.
Awesome, I love carrots.
So really easy to make. You want to keep the peel, and you just peel it. You can use a vegetable peeler. I like to use the food processor, and I just shred.
And that's with the skin on?
That's with the skin on.
Awesome.
Okay, so I just, every day, you just peel it, and you make these thin little ribbons. And you want to do like 6 ounces of carrots.
Which is about how many carrots?
It's about like 2 to 3 large carrots.
Okay.
And you melt some coconut oil.
All right, let's get that going here. Let's make sure this is on. Yep.
And you take about like a tablespoon of oil here.
Okay.
All right, and so as that melts, so you shred the carrots. You want to rinse them for like 1 to 2 minutes. You want to get all that extra beta carotene out, all that orange water, get rid of that. And you drain it, you dry it.
And why do you want to get rid of the beta carotene?
So beta carotene, it strips your body of vitamin A. And so,
interesting.
So when you're already like have a metabolism that's fighting,
yeah,
you're already low in vitamin A and vitamin E. So beta carotene strips it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So you take a tablespoon, and I just like to use the cap.
Okay.
I don't like to wash a bunch of dishes. So you just use a cap. And this is about a tablespoon of rice vinegar.
Love rice vinegar.
Yeah. Oh, and so good. Our coconut oil is almost done. You take a pinch of salt.
Coconut oil is not take long to melt.
I know, it's nice. And you do a pinch of salt. About that.
Right.
And you do a pinch of sugar. Now, sugar kind of helps with inflammation as well. You know, there's a lot of belief that sugar is bad, but sugar actually helps. If you're having a lot of stress, or if you have an issue with processing fiber, sugar kind of calms that stress response.
I know when I'm stressed,
down.
I crave sugar.
Right, right. Because when we're stressed, we need more fuel.
Yep.
And sugar is a huge fuel source for us. All right, cool. Yeah, that was done.
Nice.
All right. Turn that to off. And then you just take your melted coconut oil. All right. So we have, let's see here, a spoon coconut oil. We have the vinegar, sugar, salt, really easy. Now, some people like to add capers. You can add capers, minced onion.
Okay.
Some people like to do garlic, parsley.
Okay.
You know, different
so you
cultures.
Kind of customize it the way that you like
Right.
it.
And you know what's interesting? The more I was starting to look into carrots, there's different cultures. Like Norway, they this is something that's a staple in their house is carrot salad. Persian countries,
Really?
yeah, Persian countries are really big on carrots. So this is something that's not new. It's been around for a long time.
Awesome. They
Okay.
customize it with different ingredients from their native
Yeah,
country they're in.
yeah, and that's where you get like the garlic and you get the capers and
Very
you
cool.
can do tomatoes.
Now, do you eat this with your meal or?
I was just about to say that. So you want to eat carrot salad by itself. Carrots strip, raw carrots strip nutrients from other foods.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll eat this as like a mid-morning snack.
Okay.
I'll eat breakfast. I wait like an hour, and then I'll have this. And
Very
because
cool.
and it's 6 ounces. I mean, this is a hefty
So
amount.
you eat the whole 6 ounces?
I eat the whole 6 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah. And so if this is something that it's too much, because a lot of people, if they
It does
have.
look like a lot of carrot salad.
Oh yeah, you end up feeling like a rabbit. Yeah. But if 6 ounces is too much, you know, just cut it in half and do 3 ounces, and then work your way up.
Can you do that twice a day then? If you do it 3 ounces,
You know,
or should you just stick
I would
once
just stick
a day?
with the 3 ounces and
Okay.
try to not eat this like later on at night. The metabolism slows down. As soon as the sun starts going down, everything starts slowing down.
Really?
So
That's why I gotta have that coffee later on.
right, that's
Got
exactly
it.
it. So eating fiber is just going to end up being like stress.
Okay.
You know, if you're eating like salads and raw veggies at night, a lot of times that keeps people up. So this is why I eat this as a mid-morning snack.
Interesting.
You know, the body's
I've
awake.
never heard that before. That's
It can
awesome.
process. So,
Yeah, let's get on there and let's taste this thing.
all right. Here you go, Joe. I told Joe to lie if he doesn't like it.
We don't lie on this show. If it ain't good, you're gonna hear about it.
All right, there you go.
All right, let's get in there and dig in. Man.
Oh, you took a big mouthful.
Oh yeah.
But it's refreshing, especially in the Vegas hot summer days. You're going to be crunching for a while.
I am, but guys, it's really good. That carrot coming out of my mouth
Yeah.
there.
Hey, boss, you're not supposed to talk with your mouth.
Mouthful.
I know, but
It's not
this
bad,
is
right?
too delicious not to talk.
It's
My
really
mouth
good.
full.
And like I said, you can jazz it up however you want.
I love the rice vinegar in here.
You know, and I was going to talk about that too. It's better to use like white vinegar, rice vinegar. You can use a balsamic vinegar. I would do apple cider. Apple cider vinegar has a lot of bacteria.
Really?
Yeah, and yeah, a lot of people nowadays, they say bacteria is good. You know, a lot of people are missing a lot of bacteria. But even if you're ingesting a good bacteria, if you're ingesting it every day, too much bacteria is too much bacteria.
Yep. That makes sense.
And for apple cider vinegar, they store the apples for forever, for years,
Really?
and it just creates more and more bacteria.
I had no idea.
Right. So it's better to do the more like white vinegars. You can do balsamic if this
Which
is too plain. This is a very
one of my favorite vinegars is balsamic
balsamic
vinegar.
vinegar. Yeah.
Yep. I would rather put that on my salads than any other dressing.
Yeah. So you can add that, and then every day, and what you can do is three weeks on, 3 weeks off, and because this is a natural probiotic for the gut, you can do it like that. So if you get sick of it after 3 weeks and you want to change, you can take 3 weeks off,
Oh wow.
and it will strip a lot of that endotoxin, which is endotoxin is bacteria, but it's like bacteria's Hail Mary for survival. So once
Okay.
that bacteria cell is dying, it releases another toxin, and that's endotoxin, and it's more destructive.
Really?
Yeah, and that's
And
where
this will get rid of that.
it gets rid of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so a lot of my clients, when they come to me and they're just like, I'm bloated, I'm in pain, I'm not sleeping well, this is something that you can implement, and it's easy. It's super fast.
This was really quick and really easy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something you can make real quick in the morning. Now, can you take it and throw it in a Tupperware and take it to work? And
Oh,
have
yeah.
it-
Yeah,
have it
so
later?
what I do is I like to do my carrot salad in a food processor because it literally takes like 5 minutes. You can
Okay.
get a big package of carrots and just shred them, and you just use like the cheese grater, what is that, attachment, and it takes like 5 minutes, and then you rinse it, and then you can keep it in your fridge for about like 4 days,
Oh, wow.
4 to 5 days. Just don't add the oil and vinegar,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
But,
so just add the oil and vinegar the same day you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You're going to eat it.
Yeah, but some people prefer the ribbons. You know, you want the long strands of fiber to help get the gut out, or to get the endotoxin out of your gut. But
Very cool.
this is the faster option using a food
Faster
processor.
option. I might like the ribbon option.
You like the ribbon?
You get a good workout while you're doing
Right.
it too, right?
Right.
Get those arms moving.
Mhm.
You got to get the body moving,
That's
right?
right. So, but anyways, yeah, it's great.
It's awesome. This
Yeah.
is actually something I'm going to be putting into my diet every day.
Okay.
I love carrots. And I think most people think when I talk about carrots, they're thinking that we're going to talk about their eyes
Oh,
and
I
their
know.
vision because, you know,
Yeah, carrot.
growing up, I was always told to eat your carrots
Yeah.
so you can see it at night.
Right. And this is, for me, I use this as like a natural probiotic because drinking, you know, the probiotic drinks or,
Mhm.
you know, taking a probiotic, eventually that actually promotes more lactic acid and more estrogen in the gut.
Oh, wow.
So you're not fixing your issue, you're masking it.
Gotcha.
Whereas if you're eating something like this is actually getting the bacteria and getting a lot of the inflammation out, and you're not masking it, you're actually fixing your problem.
With a natural food. And,
Right. That doesn't take a lot of time. It's, you know,
and
it's
they're
cheap.
not,
It's not
yeah, I was going to
expensive.
say, they're not expensive.
No,
You get the rice vinegar. That's going to last you a while.
I know. I got this big
Yep.
thing.
Same thing with the sugar and the salt and everything else. I mean, that's all staples in the house.
Right.
So it's not like you're spending a lot of money, and carrots are super cheap.
Yeah. You can
Um,
use honey. I mean, like I said, you can make it as fancy as you want. Just keep it away from food, you know. You don't want to have this like with your steak and potatoes or anything.
Very cool. Very cool. And why don't you talk a little bit more about what you do as a personal trainer, type of clients you have, stuff like
Yeah.
that?
All right, so the type of training, I'm definitely not someone that believes in beating yourself up. You know, you don't have to like work out for hours on end. You know, you don't have to hate exercise. Exercise is something that you should enjoy.
Absolutely.
You know, and our clients, they work out like for 45 minutes, and we do a warm up. We do a neuro warm up. So if I do a lot
What's
of
a neural
gait-
warm up?
What does that look like? So I'll watch my clients walk.
I've been working out for a long time. Never heard of a
Have a neuro warm-up?
warm-up, so
So, I mean, it's the brain that, you know, allows us to move and lift, right?
Mhm.
But if there's certain areas of the body that the brain isn't communicating, like have you ever lifted and you felt like your right arm or your right bicep just isn't firing?
yes,
Okay?
most
So,
of the time.
yeah, most of the time. So that's something that, you know, the brain's obviously having, you know, there's the communication signal is low, right? So it's my job to either work the nerve, you know, wake up that nerve or wake up that part of the body. So doing a coordinated movement is great for the cerebellum. You know, that's the little, you know, they call it the little mini brain at the bottom.
Okay.
And cerebellum's in charge of movement and coordination and breathing, and it involves every type of, it takes all the sensory information and it distributes it to the right part of the brain. So if this is off, if you're having right cerebellum issues, it's going to be harder to perform certain movements. So I kind of, every day we do like sensory, you know, we rub the skin, we do a lot of joint mobility work, a lot of fun like eye drills, like, you know, you know, like
Now this is interesting.
I know.
I've never done an eye drill in a workout.
how to work out.
If any of you guys have done an eye drill, let us know
Yeah.
before your workout.
But, you know, it's all things that wake up the nervous system. So like the 3D magic eye
Yep.
pictures.
Yep.
I use that.
Oh wow.
So
I
it's
used to
just
love
we
doing
try to
those.
make it fun. We make
Very
it.
cool.
We take a lot of rest. It's important that you're not stressing.
That's the type of workout I
The
like,
body.
where I get to rest when I'm working
Right.
out. My personal trainer was like, go, 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 go.
Yeah. If you're throwing up at the gym, you're not doing
You're
it
not-
right. You're not doing it right. You should work hard, but
But have fun doing it.
yeah, and not overstress.
Awesome. And then you go and have your
Your
delicious carrot salad to get that gut going. I don't know if any of you guys really know, but they call the gut the second brain. And a lot of your immune system and everything starts in your gut. So it's important that you get that right, guys.
Yeah.
This is a perfect way to get that right and get it going. It's important. Don't eat it with other food.
Don't eat it with other food.
Have it a mid-morning snack.
It's great for allergies.
Really?
Yeah, because right now we're going into allergy season.
We are.
And
I
gut
don't normally
inflammation.
have them, and lately my nose has been stuffing up out here.
Yeah.
So only being out here a couple of months, I'm still getting used to the weather and everything out here.
Right. So.
And I think my body's telling me I got to eat more carrot salad.
That's right.
So I hope you guys are making this at home with us. It was real simple. Shred up some carrots or put them in a food processor. Melt the coconut oil real quick. Something you guys can do really quick and feed your family and get them healthy, guys. It was amazing. I wouldn't lie to you. I love carrots and I love rice vinegar and coconut oil, so you can't go wrong. Don't forget to put the pinch of sugar and salt in there. Send in your pictures, guys. Let me know that you guys made it. Let me know how it tastes. Let me know if you like it, if you're going to add it to your regimen every day. Let me know if your family liked it, if you changed any ingredients, added stuff in there. Start sending in pictures and stuff, guys, because we're going to start doing drawings and get out some of these nice t-shirts that we got here. We're also going to be doing some nice aprons with the logo on it. Maybe some cooking utensils, but start getting interactive, guys. Start sending me this stuff, and we're going to start pulling names and having you guys be part of the nation and bring Food Mafia Nation all across the United States, Canada, Mexico, wherever you guys are watching from. We want to just get everyone healthy and get you guys off all these medications and put more money in your pocket, guys. As you know, I'm a finance guy. That's what I'm all about. This health stuff just happened to fall upon me. I'm a finance guy at heart, so I'm all about putting that money back in your pocket, guys. So make sure you guys are spreading the word, showing this stuff to your friends, teach your friends how to do this stuff. And if you guys want to be on the show, let me know. We can start bringing you into the show and show us what you guys cook that's healthy. And if you're in Las Vegas here, you're going to definitely get with Jennifer over here and get a good workout in. And your company name is?
Jen for True Health.
Jen for True Health, guys. Definitely look her up, especially out here in Vegas. I don't know if she can do a workout from across the country or not, but
Yeah, I do online
I know
coaching.
she does travel a lot. So.
Yeah.
But that's going to be the show for today, guys. Make sure that you put this in your diet. If you're thinking about skipping a bit, forget about it. Get this thing in your diet, guys. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. We got a two-time MMA champion coming on next week, guys. You definitely don't want to miss this. Bring the Pain. Tim Lane is coming on, and he's going to make an awesome dish for us. And when you see this guy, man, I've worked out with him. His workouts are incredible, guys. And you definitely don't want to miss next week. So tell all your friends. Make sure you guys are here. It's 8:30 Pacific time, 10:30 Central time every Sunday morning. Got to watch Brunch with Joe.